So guys, on the 23rd of March 2023, we woke up to a lovely bedroom picture from actress Omotola and her pilot husband, Captain Matthew Ekeinde. It was such a steamy picture. It was their anniversary.
Hello! Hello guys! Tutto bene? Tutto bene? Is it showing you? Yeah, it's showing you. Tutto bene, yes. Tutto bene.
So, because Omotola was in Nigeria at the time and her husband was in Miami, we all know Omotola and her husband now live in America. So, after she returned, she joined her husband in Miami for a proper anniversary. If you know, you know. So, I mean, she said she doesn't drink. So, but she drank and she slept off. And as she slept, the guys were gisting and they waited for her. They packed her own food and went on to bore her with flying talks. I don't know why pilots love to talk about planes. Geez, reminds me of Miracle back then during Big Brother Naija Double Wahala. He was all about flying. He was obsessed with it. Yeah, so here Omotola is telling us her husband and his friend, who is a co-pilot, we are busy discussing planes while she slept and had fun. So after Omotola woke up, she learned the hard way and kept off alcohol through her stay. So
no, not even on land. That vehicle is for abort takeoff. Yes. And now since we've been here, it's like something that the two types of starts that I have to do memory item is automatic starts, auto start, and aborted.
And the other one
is checklist. Yes, I was going through yesterday. I've not even reviewed the memory item, but that memory item has stuck in my brain. So not a problem, which is what you feel me.
So guys, you just saw Omotola's husband and his co-pilots discussing flight. Must be boring being married to a pilot too. Imagine sitting through this type of discussion. You just be staring because of course, especially if you do not have interest. But then your husband is a pilot, you just have to have interest too, by fire by force. So this is what Tools goes through. My goodness, must be a whole lot. So let's move. Of course, they embarked on another journey. Yeah, Omotola's husband, he has aged though, looking like a zaddy. For those of you who do not know, Omotola has been married for 27 whole years. Yes, she got married at the age of 18 after her father passed.
Why is it my own that you are laughing? Is it not my own?
Because it's so ugly.
Really?
So hooray, it's the final day at Panama Academy for Omotola's husband, who has been on a training, on an advanced pilot training. So here is the school in case you are interested, and of course Omotola's hand and her red Chanel bag. When your wife is your biggest hype person, Omotola describes her husband as arguably the most rated pilot in Nigeria. Bumping, mado. Well, he has been a pilot for well over 30 years, so it's perfectly okay. And then she said, after waiting for them for hours to be done with their sim, going to shop and back, the instructor calls me and says they want to give me a flight experience in the simulator. The first time in here, it is amazing. Looks like some extra terrestrial pods. See, I should make a separate post on this, I beg. Let's focus on the anniversary enjoyment. But again, it is part of it, But guys, for now, check the next post for the flight experience. See, it was a lot. At a point, I was like, Omotola no send her children. How will she and her husband just enter this type of, dangerous stuff? And they're not even thinking like, oh, my children, if the both of us die, what will happen? See, Omotola is what Igbo people call Akponwa Alamuo. go and ask any Igbo person for translation, or more she not send anybody. And I love it for her. Sometimes it's good to be self-centered, forget your children and just live your life, because if you die today, they will be fine eventually. So Omotola shared these lovely pictures which she said we are taking with her husband's Hawaii phone, because she said her husband loves his Hawaii phone so much that he has an iPhone but he rarely uses it. He clings to his Hawaii phone. Yes, some people are attached to less famous brands and they will just buy iPhone because, oh, let it be that we are cool iPhone users, but then their original love is that phone they love so much. Like me, I have a level of loyalty towards Samsung, but I must confess, right now I am in desperate need of an iPhone, and hopefully when my channel begins to generate so much money, I hope to get an iPhone. Because for content creation, my people, iPhone is bae. I love Samsung, no doubt, but at this point it hardly serves me. The phone sabi hang, it gets hot, it gets full easily, like it's a whole lot. I am done with Samsung. Now money I dey find, so once I make my money, my iPhone 13, and maybe then sef I fit show my face. So tell me, how many of you would like to see my face? Let me know in the comment section. Who knows, you may just be lucky. I love to remain anonymous, but you know, never say never. So guys, back to Omotola gist. Omotola and her husband have come such a long way. I remember them from way back in those days when there were lots of scandals. Omotola is sleeping with this person. Omotola acted in this movie. She kissed. She did this. She did that. Oh my God. To be very honest, this her husband are correct bobo, because there are some men that would have had complex, would have felt the type of way, because when he married her, she wasn't this famous. She was just 18. I think she had done like her first or second movie. So she wasn't famous as such, but he stuck with her because that is who he loved. And guess what? Her wedding was on a flying aircraft. It trended that year. Although we not to see pictures, but I know say one actress like that, her wedding in an aircraft. I think she has like 4 kids and her children are relatively grown. So guys, let me tell you, nothing beats marrying your own person. A man who understands you, a man who is your biggest hype person, somebody who will encourage you, who will push you to be a better version of yourself. Some people do not have that privilege. But then, you see this marriage thing. Now by grace, so you feel marry better man, tomorrow you go turn to monster. In fact, guys, now God go help us for this thing. Because to be very honest, when it comes to marriage, women are hardly at an advantage. They are the biggest losers. When it comes to marriage, you lose your body, you lose yourself. Like most times I go to church and I'm looking at the married women around looking so drained and stressed. But look at Omotola looking so peng because her husband takes good care of her. And anyway, I believe that she herself knows what she wants. Because some women, now they do themselves. Ndi odoziako. Honey, let me get you a cook. No, baby, I don't want anybody to snatch you. I can cook. Honey, washing machine. No, washing machine does not wash clothes well. I prefer using my hands. Honey, let me get you cleaner. No. Let my children learn how to clean. No, I love cleaning. See your life. At the end of the day, at 40, you'll be looking like 70. I beg you, don't do. Check the next spots for the flight experience. You would love it.